guys, I'm gonna die. Guys, I'm gonna die. Guys, I'm gonna die. Hey everyone, how's it going? So I have cleared out all the parks and I have put the one of each team in the parks. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. Safari Adventure, I have put the pack. The Bottling Plant, I have put the Disciples. Kiddie Kingdom is the pack again. The Galactic Zone is the Operators, and Dry Rock Gulch is the Disciples. So the pack and the Disciples have 2 parks each, and the Operators only have 1, because I decided to only give the Operators 1 just because they're not one of the ones that I was like majorly interested in. I think the one that I am really interested in is the pack. So now we just need to speak to Gage.
Hey.
What's up, boss?
Look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
You expected otherwise? Hey, show a little respect.
Sorry, boss. You've just got to understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
How about you let me decide what we're doing next?
Of course, it's your call. I'm just trying to offer some advice here. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Sounds like you've had this plan from the beginning.
The ideas crossed my mind, sure. But I'm just making suggestions here. You're the one that needs to give the go-ahead. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
You trust this Shank guy?
You ought to know by now. I don't trust anyone. But Shank's on the level. I got no reason to think he'd screw us. Especially if he stands to profit as much as anyone.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you've got it. Hey.
So they actually want to take over the Commonwealth, which is ridiculous. But okay, and they want to get Nuka World up and running, so all the lights and everything be turned on, which is pretty cool, which is what I want as well. But to take over the Commonwealth, that's a bit much, don't you think? Another thing that is really annoying, Sturgis just keeps, wherever I fast travel, he fast travels with me, and it's really annoying. It must be a glitch that I've kind of encountered, and I don't know exactly how, but we need to go and talk to Shank. Hey Shank.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
Okay, I know that this whole thing is about being a raider, so I really don't want to. I want to be like nice. I don't want to be like, hey, you guys gotta fuck off. But I think I will for this
Chime
one.
in
Maybe
at
just
any
try and talk to them.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
Oh, okay, we're gonna go with the pack because I really like them.
The pack.
Sure. I'll get a steak on a string or something.
Gotta let the dogs run around every once in a while, huh?
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target?
Because this is my original game, I don't have all of the outposts that there are available. So, to start off with, I think I am just going to go for County Crossing. Okay, convince the settlers of County Crossing to
that
leave.
one will do. So, to get these folks to scram, you got 2 main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. Happy hunting, boss.
So I am at County Crossing. I hadn't actually discovered it, but I'm wondering how many outposts in the Commonwealth that we actually have to get, or whether we have to just like get every single one of them. Guys, I'm gonna. Oh, okay.
Still in one piece.
Hey, you.
Yes? What do you want?
I want your land. I think you should.
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Oh no, you're gonna go. You are going to go.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ. There's no need to do anything rash, all right? Land is yours.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this. You can now use the workshop. So what do I have to do now? He's going. Right. Build your gang's signal flag. Oh, yes! So we have given County Crossing to the pack. It's a very unfortunate flag, but it is there. Check in with your crew.
Yeah. This place ain't too bad, but gotta get supplies coming in. Head back and tell them we're good to go here.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby.
It's a damn good start.
I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Why stop at kneecaps?
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The disciples.
Sounds like a plan. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where you want to do this? Was that? Alright, that one'll work. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them to pay up, or you could rough them up some. Let them know we mean business. Plus, having an outpost nearby gives us another option, claiming the airwaves. Building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target will let them know we're closing in on them. Your Pip-Boy map should show you which outposts are close enough to serve. And if none of that works, well, I suppose you could always try paying one of them to convince the rest. But, you got options. Good luck.
So I have just planted a Nuka World radio transmitter, and it's really annoying. They keep shooting at Sturgis because he just fast travels with me, and I guess they think he's an enemy. This is really annoying, but we need to go to the Slog and get them to pretty much work for us.
What can I do for you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
How about you and I make a deal? You get this place supplying my people, I'll make it worth your while.
You'll pay me? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Everybody,
Yes.
got some news.
See? Talking
Don't think you're
talking
gonna like
works.
it.
There's a lot of yapping about wiping us out.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory.
This is gonna be fun.
Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Mayhem and destruction is what I'm thinking.
I will rip them to shreds, personally.
Bingo. Only language raiders in the Commonwealth understand. Force. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
This is a lot of going backwards and forwards at the moment.
Hey,
Good, you're here. Spotted those dogs not far off. Things are about to get fun around here.
I'll tear their heart out.
Okay, so we just have to
I'm here.
defend.
Goddamn
we just gotta
idiot
defend.
leader, a piece of my mind. You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into sinners'
They have
territory
freaking power
and live?
armor.
You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna kill you.
please try.
With pleasure. Kill them all!
Yeah. Do I have any grenades? I don't think I actually have any grenades. Oh god, this is turning into an absolute fail. Absolute fail. Absolute fail at the moment. Absolute fail. I love that noise. Oh guys, I'm gonna die. Guys, I'm gonna die. Guys, I'm gonna die. Let's try. Do I have power fist? I do. Let's try a power fist. Oh god. I took his helmet off. Damn it. Oh yes. Okay, okay. I don't know what else I have actually. Let's try... The alien blaster isn't actually that good. We'll just go back to this one. Oh no, 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 no. I don't want to kill pack members. The noises they make are hilarious. Are they all gone? Are they all gone? No, we have... Oh! Damn! Shank, I done it. Are you proud of me? You better be proud.
Heard some
God, stuck.
rumbles this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities. just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, no better tool to tell you what your outpost may be hurting for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Okay, so I have sent Shank to the outpost. It's not as enjoyable.
Someone's coming through the gauntlet. Go see Fritch. He'll tell you what to do.
Oh, what? Oh my god, somebody's coming through the gauntlet? Yes! We have new people. Okay, this is cool. I think I might do that in the next episode, because now it's just about pretty much making sure that the settlement that is the pack at the moment has like everything they need, like food and defenses and everything, pretty much just like a normal settlement that you would do in the Commonwealth. So I will leave this video here, and next video we will check out the gauntlet, as there is a new person coming through it. Hopefully they make it. I mean, maybe I have to fight them in the arena. Like, I can't remember the guy that I killed. Hopefully that's not the case, but if it is, then we will soon find out in the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care.
Don't let
Bye.
money things get in the way of partying.